Alright, I'm told I am live. Hello, Retrothon. I am madmegax381, and you've seen the best of Ghostbusters 2. Now I invite you to see the rest with Activision Ghostbusters 2. I unabashedly love this game, so let's get started here in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so this is the Ghostbusters 2 game that was released in the US, unfortunately. So anybody who was a big Ghostbusters fan, like I was when I was a kid, this is what you got. And I think we can already tell there is a significant drop-off in quality between these two versions of Ghostbusters 2. This is on NES. So this is supposed to be Ray Stantz, actually. You can tell because I don't actually know how you can tell. The Ghostbusters sprites are completely identical in this, which is just, oh, too bad. Yo, Smitty. Should be better, I hope. All right, so this is part of why I actually do indeed love this game. Is this is so weird. This game, we're gonna grab this shield here. This lets us kind of just blow right through these ghosts and not worry that they're trying to slime us. But this game does a bunch of different stuff. Unfortunately, there are only like 3 songs in the whole game, which is admittedly not the greatest thing in the world because not the best tunes that ever run an NES game. It's like you compare it to New Ghostbusters 2, and the music in NGB2 is so good. And then here it's okay. Got some Slimer ghosts. Basically, all I've done here is I upgraded Ecto 1's ability to shoot slime. The whole game is about shooting slime at ghosts. So yeah, we get a little Ecto 1A. Here we get Winston Zedmore. It tells you at the bottom of the screen each time it switches to a different Ghostbuster. I do appreciate that. Should probably talk about what we're doing here in terms of how the game works, right? So you can see there's the bottom part of the screen just kind of gives you information, right? And so it tells you how many lives you have. You can just see I lost one. That was for demonstration purposes, clearly. Trying to show off game features, clearly. And also, it tells you how many logos you've shot down. Every 20, you get a 1-up. So we really like that. We try to pick up a bunch of those, especially for a marathon run, because this game has a tendency to decide to be unkind. Sometimes hitboxes won't work, or they'll work too well. In the case of, some of the bad guys, they work a little too well. Ooh, okay. This is one of the problems is that those ghosts, if you lose track of them, they can absolutely run you over, and that's not something you want. Getting Ecto 1 slimed is not a conducive way to succeeding here. Oh goodness, I don't like any of that. Okay, so that is a totally random glitch where you can get like one ghost that shows up, and I don't know how to trigger it at all, but it basically makes that last segment super easy, which, I mean, it's already easy, but I don't even have to, if I knew how to trigger it and knew it was there, I could avoid it super easily, and that would be awesome. But I'm glad everybody got to see it, because I think that's only happened on my stream a handful of times, and so this way people actually got to see it. Alright, so you can see we're having a little bit of trouble in Spengler stage here. Unfortunately, that does happen. The way that the ghosts work in this game is that most of them, like the green ones like that, they will just try to slime you, and they'll drop red slime. The red slime doesn't hurt you, but it can stop you from moving, which is mostly an issue because this entire game is about avoiding these stupid moving up and down hazards, right? There's really not a lot of game otherwise, Now we get to the next best sequence in this. We get to control the Statue of Liberty, which I'm going to try to get. Okay, good. You have to get her torch before you're able to aim. I don't know why that is, but this is like a little shmuppy section. I do hope you like some higher and higher, because this is the song you will hear the most if you play this game. Because we've taken a few hits here, I'm going to try to trigger a bunch of the bonus rounds. Under normal circumstances, I would probably be trying to take just like light damage that doesn't cause me to fall, but causes me to lose the ability to aim. Because if I do that, it doesn't allow bonus rounds to trigger. But as you can see, our health situation isn't as good as it could be. We only have 3 falls to our name. I'd like to have a few more just in case. You know, it's a dangerous world out there for a Ghostbuster. And, we've got to have as many lives as possible. We'd like 9 lives. 2 won't cut it. So those ghosts that kind of fly there, they look like regular, kind of like what you would look like if you kind of wore a sheet as a ghost. Those guys give you invulnerability, so we like to hit those if we can. And this guy's just being this ghost. There we go. And we'll use our tablet bomb, which completely trivializes each wave. So this part of the game is wave-based, and what it wants you to do is you'll have to go through each wave 2 times. But the nice advantage of some of the bombs that you can fire off, the tablet bomb things, I don't really understand the idea behind any of this beyond this is just gamifying things. But what that does, as long as there are 3 enemies on the screen when you trigger it, it will end a wave. That's really useful to get out of some more annoying waves that we don't really like. We'll see a little more of that in the next wave, in the next stage, actually. There are way worse enemies in the second stage of this than the first. But there we go. We're just going to fire that off and end that stage. Oh no. If I had tried to back away from that, it would have actually hit me and I would have had another fall. So we were trying to avoid that. And nope, no luck. Of course not. One of these hadn't come on screen yet. Unfortunately, the logos don't count as enemies when you throw the bomb up. So even though there were 3, targets on screen, so to speak, there were not 3 enemies on screen. But luckily I can aim, which is good because we're going to try to avoid these guys. You still have to be careful. The way that the ghosts spawn from underneath you, you'll see they don't actually cause you damage if they spawn directly on top of you. Unless you kill them as they're spawning, in which case they become real for just a second and it hits your character sprite. So instead of just holding A and firing away, on that case you really kind of want to be judicious in how you're firing. It can be very, very dangerous. These, you mostly have to worry about the fact that the screen wraps. So anything that happens at the back of the screen goes to the front of the screen, which is great if you're trying to aim for things. Now we have an invisible group, so I'm going to be quiet for just a second. I'm going to try to get lucky and hit 3, but no dice. I think there were 2, but come on, give me the. There we go. We tried once, to no avail. So we will we'll hold on to this tablet for the next sequence. We're going to save it for the clouds in the next, the second phase of those, because they are just ruthless sometimes. Mostly it's because of the projectiles that they fire very difficult to dodge, so we're going to try to avoid them. Okay, and that ought to do it. That was a good bomb. Sometimes you're firing it before you see all 3 on screen because you know that you're going to lose 1, and the odds are good that they're going to bring at least 1 back as well. I was hoping to get lucky and be able to shoot that, because you can shoot projectiles out of the air with your torch. But unfortunately, not so lucky there. And unfortunately, we're taking hits, which means that we're not getting bonus rounds either, which, given our health situation, is not what I would call an ideal performance on my part. And of course, every time I fall, something good floats past me on my forehead, you know? Oh boy. Come on. There we go. I don't want to waste it. Now it's like I've already gotten half of this wave. I should save it for the next wave and end it quickly. That's what I say. So that's what we'll do. Hopefully we can kill enough of these ghosts. They die by torch fire, I guess. Magic torches. 1, 2, and we're gonna get 3. Hello? Hello, McFly. There we go. Look at that. Yes, actually, it is a fun fact. The in the movie Ghostbusters 2, if you watch, they pull out an NES Advantage controller to drive Lady Liberty, which is hilarious. And I am not getting close enough to these. We might be in a little bit of trouble here. We'll work it out. This last stage is relatively difficult for multiple reasons. Not the least of which is everything is the same color. Which makes it a little hard to dodge things. So I'm going to take it a little cautious in this segment here. See how the red slime doesn't hurt you, it just stops you, it keeps you running in place, which, again, because most of the game is about dodging, you know, random hazards, it becomes an issue. Like, and my own slime can cause that, which is definitely an issue. Oh no! Whew. Okay. Those are really scary ghosts. They can throw, they don't throw slime, they actually throw, like, I'm not actually sure what they throw at you, but what they throw at you will just straight up hurt you. It doesn't keep you running in place, it does hurt you, so it's tough. But that's okay. I'm gonna catch that. I don't know why traps can catch these statues. Like, my understanding of how traps work by, you know, media, like all the movies and cartoons and everything shouldn't, I don't know. Not gonna ask. Oh, but I should also probably, really? That is unbelievable that I didn't get any of those. Like, I think that it's more impressive that I missed all of those logos than if I would have hit any of them. But we're gonna take it. Oh, we're still gonna take it easy because we only have 3 falls, and the Spengler stage and the Venkman stage are definitely the 2 most difficult in the run. And unfortunately, because of the way that the continues work in this game, there's only a limited number of them, and I'd have to redo all 4 of these stages. So I'd rather not do that for you guys. I think we've had enough Ghostbusters. There was a lot of really good Ghostbusters there, and now there's some less good Ghostbusters, and we'll be done with it soon. I still love this game, though. I grew up playing this a ton. I had NES, and I just... one of my all-time favorites. Okay. Alright, still good, still good. One of the reasons why I do kind of shoot not almost constantly is that it just makes life a little easier, because at certain angles you're gonna hit 90% of the things that come past. So as long as you're mashing at a reasonable rate, you'll get just about all the kills you need to prevent you from being in any special danger. But we're gonna do this, and hopefully this works. So that was an intentional damage boost, but it makes that one sequence 1,000 times easier. Okay. We're gonna just catch all of those. that set I don't want to deal with. The other sets are okay. Most of these you can go under, but the problem is that they actually at an inconvenient location to do that with. They're actually at places where should just... oh, that's okay. And this is time coming up right here. This will be the game. And that's it. Anticlimactic. Oh, it's not stopping. The timer is not stopping. What's happening? There we go. All right. So 1426. Close enough. And a little Lang Syne. Ghostbusters saved the day. So I think I have another run for you just coming up in a second. So stick around. There's some more great NES action happening.